So for today's project is going to be getting that dinghy down and replacing all the lines that are attaching to it because they're pretty old and worn down. So let's get her down, and we're gonna also get her nice and polished. So while most of her is gonna be in the water most of the time, it still matters to us that she looks nice and fresh. So let's get her down.
If I will ever figure out where the road goes, even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is
Since we were heading home for Mother's Day, we decided to take down the bimini cover, exposing the steel frame underneath, and this also gave us the opportunity to clean that up over the next few days.
Alright, welcome to this very gloomy, cloudy, cold day. We are one day away from splashing. Last week we finished up the bottom paint and we polished up the dinghy, which is over here. And today is a lot of prep for tomorrow. So we are getting splashed, which means we have to get the fenders out of the anchor locker, wash them up, see if they're in good shape, re-inflate them if they need to be, get the lines on them, and get them tied up to where we want them tomorrow. So when we were polishing up the bottom of the dinghy, which came out beautiful, we also noticed that it was deflating a little bit, so we need to make sure that there's no holes. If there is a hole, we need to patch that up, so that's a big thing to do. But otherwise, just kind of getting her ready and closing her up. And then tomorrow we also might be docking for the very first time by ourselves, which means that we need to practice, we need to research, and we need to think about what we're going to do tomorrow so that we've got a plan in motion of sorts. All right, so let's get started. Oh, we need to rearm our life jackets so that we are safe on the water tomorrow. Okay, so let's go.
Okay, so I'm gonna try out this PFD for the first time. See if I can get it on correctly first. Okay. All right. Okay, so that looks good. So this one clips in the center here. These two would be for a tether if we ever needed to tether ourselves to the boat, which we should do in heavy seas. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to try out inflating the vest inside the boat, just so we can make sure that the mechanism actually works before we try to replace the cartridge. Whew. Okay. Seems like it worked. Yeah. That would definitely hold you up in the water. So we'll deflate this one, rearm it. Oh, you can also see for this one we have a little signal light up here and a little manual inflator as well, if for whatever reason the CO2 cartridge isn't working. But I guess the good news is we know that it does work. So next step is us to try out the other vest.
Oh, I hit myself. Okay.
Okay, you ready? This is the fun part.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna tighten it. I guess I would kill myself. Okay.
Yep, that's what that feels like.
Ah! It's cold. It's so cold.
Okay, you want to show what the so it's great. It looks like that one works too.
Yeah, no, it's good. No leaks or anything like that.
Okay, so
This would be how I would manually inflate it, but this little guy here, turn it. I don't know if you can see it, but there we go. Okay. All right, so let's get these off, get them deflated all the way, and rearm them.
All right, let's do it.
All right, it's time. There she is. She's on stilts. She's gonna go in the water, and then we are gonna start her engines up, and I think we're going to move around a little bit and then eventually dock. We may or may not get to record most of this, so we'll see. Ah!
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling.
All right, so the scrubbing continues even after we are docked. So if you can see here, it's one of the first times where these home remedies has come really helpful. Is this was the state of the pipes, and if you look here, it's a little bit more obvious of the rust and oxidation that's taken place. So a little bit of baking soda, a little bit of water, made a paste out of it, and used a Brillo pad to scrub it for about 5 minutes, and that's what it looks like. So we're gonna do every single pipe. Now these are plastic, and those are not going away with baking soda, so we'll have to look up a different surface, but at least for stainless steel, this seems to be working really well. More scrubbing, yay!
So I'm working inside the boat, and what I'm trying to figure out is why our kitchen sink is running so slowly. So I think I figure out what the root cause is. So looking at the actual faucet itself, let me take you down over here. So you can see that the faucet, you can't see. So within the faucet itself, we have this gunk that's built up over time. It's actually on both sides of the faucet, so it's here as well as within this mesh in the front. So yeah, we're going to see if we can clean that out or replace the faucet, and yeah, that should fix our sink issues for now. Okay, so first time ever trying to cook on the boat. So let's get our little oven here ready to go. So that's preheating right now. So we're going to do a broiler. We've got a pan here for our Korean beef. So that's in the fridge down over here. So we'll grab one of those, pull guys out. So we've got some ribs in there. I'll load that up onto the tray and pop it into our electric oven. And let's see how that goes on the boat. Okay, looks like it's almost ready. You can see the heat of the flames coming off of it. But yeah, looking like it's working very well. Okay, so it all worked really well. We've got oven broiled Korean ribs, some rice from a rice cooker that actually worked on shore power as well. So we have no idea if this is all going to work once we're on battery power and solar power, but at least for now, this is a delicious meal and our first one on our boat. So we're very excited. All right.